Hi, and welcome to today's session. We are so excited to have you all here. Please, on the chat, comment 1111. It is a special time for all of us to be joining together in coherence in the community that we have. Yes, I see it. Please let me know where you are joining us from. My name is Adriana Alvarez, Head of Sales for Healy Americas. It is an honor and a true pleasure to be with all of you today. So please join me in running your Healy Coherence program or your MAG Healy. Please let's come together into this special moment that we have today. The reason we got you all in this platform together was to again remind you of what a strong community we are, what our purpose is at Healy, to truly impact other people's lives, and what better way to join together, regardless of your religious preference. We're here to meditate together as unity and coherence. And with that, I want to welcome our founder and inventor of Healy. As you all know him very well, Marcus Schmieke has had the opportunity to join us today and guide us through this meditation. He is not only the founder and creator of Healy, but he also is the founder and creator of Time Waver. And he has over 25 books that will tell you about everything that he has been able to learn and share with all of us with the information field and so forth. So please, with that, help me in welcoming our founder and creator of Healy, Marcus Schmieke. Know that this call is being translated in multiple languages, and you can choose that on here. Marcus, can you hear us?
Yes, Adriana, I hear you very well. Thank you so much for this invitation. I love to be here with all of you, and I'm so much looking forward to meditate together with you.
Absolutely. I love your background. If you can tell everybody where you're joining us from.
Oh, I'm just sitting in my garden in the park of the Castle Cranslin, which you see in the background. This is the place where Time Waver is situated, and also a few people who belong to Healy are working here. This is really the heart from which Time Waver and Healy expanded into all over the world. So it stays the heart of the culture and of the spirit of Time Waver, and it's a wonderful, beautiful place. I'm looking into the green. A lot of old trees are here. So I'm happy to invite you into this beautiful scenery.
Absolutely. And I would love for everybody to also share, where are they taking this moment? Please take your moment to go into maybe a Zen place, your place of preference. For both Marcus and I was with nature outside right now. So wherever you choose, please go there, run your coherence program so we can all do this together. So with that, I will again welcome you, Marcus, to this call. I'll give it to you and I'll just go off camera and mute. But I'm not sure if you can see all the comments on the, we have over close to 300 comments and close to 900 attendees in multiple languages. So I'm sure this is going to continue to grow as we continue this call. Thank you, Marcus, so much for joining us today, and I'm really looking forward to this.
Thank you. Thank you again, Adriana. I can already feel this strong, coherent field in which we come together by running the Coherence program on our Healys and on the Mac Healys, which we are having. So it feels like a very strong field which carries us. And I'm remembering 3.5 years ago when first time the idea came up to create a Coherence program. I believe that the right ideas come at the right times, and that it was just the time that such a program was supposed to be released. It was a time when I studied very deeply for writing a long paper on the scientific foundation of Healy and time waiver. And while doing so, I found the work of Dutch scientists Hans Gesing and Dirk Meyer, and they have, on the basis of a Pythagorean music scale, they have developed a so-called formula for so-called coherent frequencies. And we use this formula to calculate 420 frequencies between 0 hertz and 1 megahertz, and we put them all together in one Healy program. And this is the Healy Coherence program, which we released shortly after this, and which we gave as a present freely to all our users, because we knew that this program will greatly benefit the people, not only those people who use it, but it will benefit all the people. And this is what we want to do today. Of course, we want to benefit ourselves from the frequencies which Healy and Mac Healy generate, but we want to bless all sentient beings. We want to bless all living beings. So when you start your Healy, when you start your Mac Healy to vibrate the coherence frequencies into the field, you can be in this mindset. You can have these intentions. May all sentient beings be full of happiness and peace. May all sentient beings be full of happiness and peace. This is an ancient formula by which the saints of the ancient cultures have blessed the people. And those who reach this level of being free from the ego, they just live to benefit other people. And this is a very big, very important aspect of our vision. By using the Healy, we want to bless everyone. We want to have everyone participate in this strong vibrations, in this beautiful frequencies. So this is what we want to do. So coherence. Coherence means to communicate. If I am coherent, I can communicate with you. I can reach you. If I'm not coherent, I cannot communicate, because the different parts, the different cells within my organism, they don't communicate with each other. So coherence means that I'm a whole, I'm a unit in myself, and that all the parts of me integrate together in their diversity. Just imagine, in our body, we have billions of cells. There are so many different kinds of cells, and there are neurons, and there are liver cells, and there are heart cells and muscle cells. But all this diversity of cells combines to one unit. This is coherence. Whenever consciousness comes in contact with matter, coherence is the result. Coherence means that all the different atoms, all the different molecules, they vibrate with one frequency and one phase. So therefore, coherence and frequencies are very, very much connected. Coherence means interconnectedness, that all the parts are connected to the whole, to the idea of the whole, and that all the parts are connected with each other. Coherence means life energy. Whenever consciousness touches matter, their life energy manifests in the matter, and we have coherent vibrations, we have coherent frequencies. Another important aspect of coherence is, if I am coherent, I have a sense of a meaning. I find my life to be extremely meaningful. But the question is, what is the meaning of life? I found a beautiful quote from Viktor Frankl, the father of logotherapy, one of the great disciples of Sigmund Freud. And he said, the meaning of life is to give it a meaning. It's very simple. The meaning of life is to give it a meaning. Because in every moment, life offers us a meaning. This is the question mark which life poses to us. This is a challenge which life gives to us in this very moment, the task. By doing it, we fulfill the purpose of our life. So the meaning of life is to give it a meaning, but it also implies that life always is meaningful in any situation. We might be happy, we might be under distress, we might be in a situation of suffering. Sometimes suffering is unavoidable. If suffering is unavoidable, the purpose of life is to go through the suffering with dignity, not to be overwhelmed by suffering, but to maintain one's inner freedom. Another way of experiencing meaning is to experience the beauty of nature, to experience beauty, to experience love. And another aspect of meaning is that if we have goals, if we have a mission in this life, if we want to achieve something. So there are so many different kinds of meaning. And when we feel the meaning of our life, then we are in a state of strong life energy. Then we are in a coherent state. In our body, we have a lot of coherent fields which manifest from the level of the water. And one unit of coherence is a cell. The dimension of the cell can be calculated in quantum field theory from the size of the largest coherent domains of water. So this is not by chance that our cells have a certain size. They have this size because this is the size, this is the dimension of water which can create a coherent domain, which can create a unity. And whenever coherence manifests, consciousness manifests, this means that each cell within our body has its own consciousness. Just imagine billions of cells, and each cell is a sentient being in itself, but they all come together to create the consciousness of me. I'm the totality of all the cells, and my consciousness connects to all the cells. In the same way, we as a human being, if we come together, we are creating a higher consciousness. We are creating a group consciousness. We are creating a global consciousness, or a consciousness of the earth. And this is what we want to bless by the meditation which we want to do today. We want to bless the global consciousness of humanity. We want to bless all living beings. We want to bless not only the human beings, but also the animals. We want to bless the plants. We want to bless all the living entities on this planet. So I invite you to go into a meditation with me, into a coherence meditation. And for those of you who have started the Healy already with the coherence program, that's great. For those who haven't started it yet, please, this is the right moment to start your coherence program on your Healy and on your Healy with the intention to bless all living beings with happiness and peace. There's a beautiful Sanskrit mantra which expresses this in a language which often is recited as a mantra. It's called Lokaha Samastas Sukhino Bhavantu. May all beings all over the universe be full of happiness and peace. So please sit down. Probably all of you are sitting already, but sit in a comfortable way. Sit in a relaxed way, but if you can, sit with a straight spine, but make it as comfortable for you as possible, because we will be sitting for a few minutes in this position. If you like, you can close your eyes. And while closing your eyes, you can direct your attention, your awareness to your breath. Feel how you're breathing in and feel how you're breathing out. find your own pace, but breathe a little slower than usual and breathe a little deeper than usual. Breathe in and breathe out. With each intake of a breath, we are going a little deeper inside. And with each time breathing out, we are relaxing a little more. And now we are slowing down our breathing while counting from 1 to 5 in a slow way while we are breathing in. And while breathing out, we again count slowly from 1 to 5. In this way, by breathing slowly in and out, we are aligning our breath to our heartbeat. And we are creating coherent frequencies in our heartbeat. Now continue breathing without counting. Just focus on the inner space. With each time you're breathing in, you're going deeper inside. With each time you're breathing out, you're relaxing more. You reach a deep space within. And you connect to the spirit within. In this deep space inside, we feel the interconnectedness with all living beings. We feel how we are connected with the whole, and we are connected with everyone else. Deeply within, we are all one. Now, within this deep space of spirit, we stay a couple of minutes in complete silence. Within this deep space within, we are connecting to each other, to one spirit. And we can together, from this deep space, bless all living entities. May all living beings be full of happiness and peace. May all living beings be full of happiness and peace. May all living beings be full of happiness and peace. Now please come slowly back to external consciousness. Again, become aware of your breath. You can take a deep breath. Be aware how you're sitting on your chair. And slowly come back. You can open your eyes. And still enjoy this moment of peace. Are you back? I thank you so much for participating in this meditation. And I'm so much looking forward to see some of you next week in Mexico. I can't believe it, but I'm preparing already to my next big journey to Mexico. I've never visited Mexico. Unfortunately, I'm not coming to the United States this time, but hopefully next time. And I'm looking so much forward to meet some of you over there. So Adriana, are you still there?
I am here, Marcus, and thank you so much. And I want to reiterate some of the things that you said, especially your last comment on may all beings be full of happiness and peace. And that's exactly why I know people joined us today, to be in coherence. Because just as you said, if we are not coherent, how can we communicate? How can we connect with others? And this was, you couldn't have said it more beautifully. And thank you for bringing us into this moment of interconnection with each other. I want to close this with what you said about the meaning of life, right? Meaning of life is to give it a meaning. And I think we all give it a meaning by being at Healy and sharing Healy and sharing this beautiful frequency, all of us together as a community. Because at the end, like you said, we all connect into one. We are all one. So with that, I want to close this. Thank you, Marcus, so much for taking the time to bring us into coherence, to be one, because that's what we're here for, to be all together, one, with one mission, one goal. Like you said, suffering, it's unavoidable, but we can make it to have meaning. And that's what we do every day. That's what we have to wake up with every day, for peace, beauty, and happiness. So with that, everyone, again, please join me in thanking Marcus for this incredible device and beautiful frequencies that bring us together in this moment and every day, and to stay focused on what our goals and our mission is, to bring Healy to millions of households, and to have them join this beautiful community that we have built together. So with that, again, we have a very important call at 1 p.m. today, where we talk more into the business side with our CEO and CCO, that will speak of all the exciting things we have with product, with business, and of course, our purpose and our mission continues to be supported by this incredible purpose. So with that, thank you, Marcus. Even myself, I can say I needed this. And if you see the comments going, they're all very, very happy. We actually maxed out our attendance on here, so we will hopefully be able to share this recording with everybody. So thank you, Marcus. Enjoy your beautiful summer day. And we can't wait to have you here again, hopefully in November, in our big online event. But with that, wonderful. You are being thanked in every language, in Spanish, in French, in German, in English, in Mandarin as well. So we will see you in Mexico, and congratulations again to all our Mexico leaders for this incredible launch in the country. So Marcus, thank you again. And if there is anything you want to say before we close.
Thank you, Adriana. I wish everyone all the best.
Same here. Thank you, everyone. And we will hope to see you at 1 p.m. Take care.